Good morning. Today is Wednesday and it's August the 2nd. The time right now in Singapore is 1 minute to 11:30 in the morning. And overnight, we have quite a bit of a fireworks, although the main event is not due until Friday when we have the non-farm payroll. Now, last night we have, after the market close, something that was totally unexpected. Fitch, the credit rating agency, actually downgraded US sovereign credit rating by one notch to AA plus. This is the second credit rating agency that actually downgraded U.S. sovereign debt rating. The first was S&P 500 back in 2011. So this is the second rating agency that actually lowered U.S. sovereign debt rating. This happens right after the market close, and already we have seen a bit of a reaction in the market in terms of the futures contract. When we look at the equity market last night, we have equity markets continuing to charge higher. We have the Dow Jones Index, which is what you are seeing in front of you, the 4 hours time frame. Market managed a marginal high at 35,000. 679.13, and this is a new high for the year. But when we look at the futures contract by means of the micro E-mini Dow Jones, we can see that the market actually reacted to the downside in reaction to this downgrade. So we will be very keen to see what the market will do when the US market open tonight. So basically the market is due for a pullback, and in the meantime I think the pullback will at the bare minimum see a pullback to somewhere around 35,300, maybe to as low as 35,200. So this is immediately my price target, although right now we can see that the market is already in a I will consider this as a vulnerable zone, 35,738 to 35,844. This is my preferred selling zone, and right now we see that the market has already reacted, and let's see what happens as the regular market opens tonight. So in the S&P 500, we see also no new high for the year, but the high traded was 4,607, which was last traded last Thursday, and this is currently the high, and we can see that this is also within my bracket of prices in which I think the market could be vulnerable for a pullback. At the bare minimum, we do want to see a pullback to about 3,500 levels. Now in the E-mini S&P 500, we can see that the market has reached a high overnight at 4,621 and 3/4, and this is nowhere near the high. The high traded was actually last Thursday at 4,634 and a half. Again, the market reacted in the futures contract, and for the time being, I think the market may be looking to pull back. Minimum target is 4,541 to as low as 4,522. So this will be my immediate target range. And in the Nasdaq itself, we can see the cash index is again struggling to go higher. The high traded was 15,932.05, which is last traded on the July 19th. So this is basically 2 weeks ago. And based on what we can see, the market in the futures contract has also reacted to the downside. Overnight, we have a high of 15,916 and a half, and prices is a little bit softer in the aftermath of the Fitch downgrade of US credit rating. And for the time being, I think the market may be going down to at least 15,340 levels to as low as 15,200. So I'm watching this level to see how the market will react if and when the market do come to this level. Okay. Over in Asia, we can see that in Asia, we can see the futures contract for the Hong Kong Hang Seng Index has already come down. The high traded was actually on Monday itself. Market registered in a high for this 2 months period to 20,421 in the futures contract, and it has been coming down since yesterday, and right now the market is coming down again at 19,631 as we are speaking. So this is where the market trigger a sell stop a sell order at 20,160 as far as I'm concerned. So the market did not quite get into my ideal price to sell at 20,552, but this is just as good because on the day when the market registered a high for at 20,421, there was a reversal pattern, and subsequently price comes down and take out this market at 20,160, triggering my sell order. And so basically this market has already in a sell mode temporary. I think the target will be for a market to move down to 18,431 to as low as 18,000 points. So in the Shanghai Composite Index, we can see that the market also registered a high at 3,322.05 and then closed with a reversal pattern on the 4 hours time frame. And as far as I'm concerned, although we cannot trade this particular index, but for all intent and purposes, the market has already triggered a sell at 3,287.55. So right now we are seeing the market is already at 3,266. So right now the market do look like it's coming off, and there's a very good chance it will challenge the 3,144 over time. And over in the Nikkei 225, you can see that this is the futures contract. The market has a massive pullback after trading to a high of 33,470 at the beginning of the week itself. You can see this market has a high here, and let me adjust this level. You can see currently the market is already down almost 2,000 points, currently trading at 32,720. So we can see this market have a big sell-off this morning, and it does look like the market is on the way to challenge somewhere perhaps near this level. Let me pull out this level. This is my target for now, and you can see this was my original sell area. The market did not quite get to my ideal sell level, but since the market has already come off, this is actually the trigger. The trigger is somewhere around here. Okay, this is my trigger at 33,280. So this is exactly where I think the market is heading lower. I think the wheels has already been spun, and I think the market is basically heading lower in my opinion. So do look out for further losses in the Nikkei 225 as the market heads to low towards the 31,000 levels. And over in the dollar index, we can see that the dollar continued to edge higher overnight. We have a high of 102.225, and in my opinion, this is where the market has been the first pivot line in here, which I have highlighted previously at 102.20. Market actually managed to breach it marginally and then come back down and trigger a sell order. And this is a very fresh order because anything below 101.88 is definitely calling me to sell. And immediately my target is for a revisit of 99.22 levels. So this is immediately my target. And over in the principal currency, we can see that the euro dollar is possibly looking to bounce a little bit. I was hoping this bounce will happen yesterday, but instead the market pulled back. So long as the market did not break this low here, I think the market will have a chance to actually rebound back to 110.60 levels. So let's see if this is going to be the case. So I was hoping, I'm hoping to see a bounce back to 110.65 to 110.70 levels for a dip back to 109. Okay, and over in the sterling, we are also seeing something similar, but again, this is a slightly different thing whereby the market has taken out the previous low here at 127.63. So we have a marginal low last night, and this market looks like if it ever can rebound, I'm still hopeful for a rebound. And if the market can rebound from 127.40, the ideal level to sell is 128.70 to 129 levels. Over Aussie has hit its target just a while ago. My target was for a move to 0.66 even. The market went out to a low of 0.6586, and this has technically hit my levels. And for now, I'm neutral on this currency pair here in the Aussie. In the dollar yen, markets continue to edge higher, but I think we may have already seen a preliminary order to sell at 143.27. The market has gone up to a high 143.55 and then breaks down. And as far as concerned, this is a sell order for me at 143.27. And this is also within my area where I think the market is vulnerable to the downside. And if this all pan out, there is very likelihood a chance the market will go and test back the 137.24 levels. And over time, I would like to see much lower levels, and this is my immediate target at 133 levels. Okay, this is exactly where I think the market will be heading to, 132.40. okay, and over the dollar Canadian, I think market may be struggling to see a bit higher, and it has gone higher to 133 even, which is still within my bracket of prices which I have previously highlighted that my market may actually go into at 132.70 to 133.07, and the market is now currently have a high at 133 even. And if the market do pull back and close below 132.55, okay, 132.50, I would say 132.50, then I will have my sell signal. For time being, whether we can sell, I would still think that it is still a sell area, but if the market do confirm with a break below 132.50, I think that is the confirmation that I'll need. And if this is the case, then I think a challenge of 131 will be seen over time. Okay, And let's see what happened in energy prices. Energy prices continue to edge higher to $82.43. We are getting very close to this target point. The target point here is $83.34, which is a previous pivot point. And if the market do challenge this level, I want to see a reaction here. Ideally, market poke above this line and then come back down with a reversal, and that will be my key to go in to sell. Alternatively, if the market breaks below $82, I think that will also be an alternate sell signal as far as I'm concerned. My target for the next move is a move back to at least challenge the $73.84. Over in precious metals, we can see the precious metal actually pulled back last night to 1,940. But as we are speaking, the market has already triggered a buy signal for me. Market, this area of prices which I previously highlighted, which is vulnerable to the upside, I think was $1,939. $38 to $1,946.50, and the market went up to as low as $1,940.90, well into this bracket of prices, and now it would have already triggered a buy signal as far as I'm concerned. The signal here is a 1,947.91. okay, so I do have a buy signal confirmed, and I'm just going to hold on to this particular trade. And over in the silver, silver also have a marginal bridge into this bracket of prices which I've highlighted previously at $23.90 to $24.14. We have a low here at $24.13, so we have bridged this by just 1 cent. And right now what we are seeing, the market has a reversal here and triggered a buy signal at $24.30. And let's see whether this is enough to take the market higher. I do have a target here somewhere around just under $26. So I hope that the market can actually rally from here to go up to $26, thereabout. And over in Bitcoin, this is the exciting one. And Bitcoin actually have a dip on very low volume below this marginal low here, which we saw at the beginning of the week itself at 28,981.95. We have a low at 28,686.17 this morning, followed by a reversal. You can see this is a reversal pattern, and this is what we call a hammer, and the market has actually gone back up. But along the way, it has actually triggered a buy signal at 28,931, and the price shot up to 30,144. So in the meanwhile, if we do get a pullback of 50% of this entire rally here, this could be a buy area anywhere between 28,400 to 29,400 to 29,234 levels. I think this will be a good level to actually position along for the next run up. I think the next run up is probably set in motion right now, and I do have expectation the market will eventually take out the $32,000 levels on the way up to as high as 35,000 levels. Okay, so this is the my outlook for crypto for now. So in the meantime, there are many trading opportunity today, and they are all very fresh signals. So if you are keen to take any positions, do your own homework and use this as a reference point. Okay, and I'll come back to you tomorrow with another update. Bye bye, take care.